People don't understand how you want to see
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, I've been coins on my mind. My coin base the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Acting on my radar, I can't understand. Traveling on the way, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash register ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. What up? What's good, y'all? What's good? We back. Let me get the chat up. My bad. What up, y'all? Let's run it up. Let's run them likes. So make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all coming in over here on YouTube. What's good? Hope y'all had a good weekend. You had a good weekend, D?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, y'all, we got some stuff to go over. So look like Japan. We got some motion with Japan. So yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that reverse carry trade a little bit here today. Because it looked like they just I don't know, they just did something. We're gonna talk about it because I can't even get into it. We're gonna talk about it. But yeah, Japan definitely getting busy. We gotta talk about this great deleveraging that's been going on in crypto in October and November. We got some stuff to go over today. So yeah, y'all bear with us. And I got a new setup, so y'all gonna have to be patient. Hold on. I told you I need a mouse. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up some of these articles. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start with the great deleveraging article. It's kind of lengthy. But I want people to kind of have an understanding. Oh, come on. Hold on. Forgot I signed in on my phone. Oh wait, it wasn't doing this on the phone. Why is it doing this on here? Hold on.
Are they not letting you pull it up?
I got it now. Here you go. All right, we in there. All right, cool. All right, y'all. So let's go over this. The great deleveraging.
Okay.
So what just happened in crypto between October and November 2025? So the biggest reset in crypto history just happened, and most people miss the real meaning. So it was a 41-day crypto meltdown, reshaped the entire market. So from October 6th to November 17th, which is today, crypto lost $1.1 trillion. So Bitcoin dropped from 126K to around 93K. But the important part is this wasn't a normal crash. This was a structural reset. So the old crypto market is dead. A new institutional one just replaced it. I'm gonna say that one more time. The old, haven't we been preaching that, D? I thought so. The old crypto market is dead. A new institutional one just replaced it. So the real problem is too much leverage. So crypto traders were using 50x to 100x leverage, meaning the smallest price drop wiped them out. So millions of traders were liquidated because at 100x leverage, a 1% dip liquidates you. At a 50x leverage, a 2% dip liquidates you. So once liquidation starts, they trigger more liquidations, creating a chain reaction. So on October 10th alone, there were $19.2 billion in liquidations, the biggest in crypto history. So the trigger was not inside crypto. It was the global economy. Crypto didn't crash because of crypto. It crashed because of the macro. So global debt hit $338 trillion. Emerging markets needed dollars to pay their debt. The U.S. government shut down, froze liquidity. The dollar spiked. Institutions had to raise cash, so they sold the easiest thing to sell, crypto. So in short, crypto is now tied to global liquidity, just like stocks, bonds, and commodities. So they have flipped the switch already. They just haven't flipped the switch to us getting rich. But they flipped the switch to get this shit started and get this thing going. It's levels to this shit. So The famous 4-year Bitcoin cycle is DEAD. I know TikTok don't like that word. DEAD. D. Didn't we say that the typical 4-year cycle? We kept trying to explain this. Like, you can't tell people nothing that's been in the market for 10 years, that's been in crypto for 10 years. You couldn't tell. We kept trying to tell y'all that it was a wrap. This is not your typical cycle, and y'all just refuse to believe it. That is why it's so important to keep up with what is going on and keeping up with the daily news, because y'all would have knew that the institutions is coming in like this is a whole different ballgame. They're regulating a space that wasn't regulated before. So you can't treat it how you treated it in the past because it wasn't regulated. So now that it's regulated and the institutions have kicked in and the governments are now involved, this ain't the same crypto space.
No.
It's a different space now. So this is the biggest takeaway. Historically, Bitcoin followed a simple pattern based on halvings every 4 years, but now that cycle is broken. Why? Because spot Bitcoin ETFs changed the game. When BlackRock, Fidelity, and ARK control over $1 trillion of Bitcoin, the market no longer moves based on halving hype. It moves based on institutional flows, interest rates, and global liquidity. This officially marks Bitcoin's full transition into an institutional macro asset. So smart money, which is us, smart money was buying the dip quietly. We weren't so quiet about it because I kept we won't get quiet, but y'all get it. The big people with the millions of dollars was quiet.
Yeah.
While the public panicked, stablecoin reserves grew by $19.4 billion. Bitcoin dominance rose to 57 to 58%. People were withdrawing BTC from exchanges, which is a very bullish sign. And then the fear and greed index hit 17, which was extreme fear, which equals smart money starts buying. So this shows that big players are accumulating, not exiting. So what crypto has become? So crypto is no longer a decoupled, independent, speculative toy. In a Wild West market driven by myths and halving cycles. Those days are over. That's not crypto anymore. So it is now a macro liquidity. It's now based on macro liquidity. An institutional asset influenced by the same faces that move global debt and the dollar, and part of the world's financial plumbing. Central banks, hedge funds, and regulators can no longer ignore it. That last part is going to go over a lot of people's head. Central banks, hedge funds, and regulators can no longer ignore it. So what happens next? So it's three possible paths. Scenario one. So sideways reset. So 40%. So if the Fed keeps rates high, BTC stays between 85 to 100K. Scenario two, a liquidity surge, which is most likely 45%. 45% most likely, I guess is what they're saying in this article. But if the Fed cuts rates in December or early 2026, Bitcoin goes back above 110 in early 2026 and retests all-time highs by Q2. Or scenario three, a policy moonshot. So if the Trump administration drops pro-crypto policy, strategic Bitcoin reserves, and clear stablecoin rules, Bitcoin can run to 150K plus by mid-2026. I think it's scenario three. I'm going to have to disagree with the author. I think it's scenario three. I think we get a policy moonshot and we get this market structure, we get this Clarity Act, and that changes the entire game. I'm going to have to go with the scenario three. Scenario two would be my second option, and then, of course, scenario one. But the new reality, y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all think it's scenario one? I'll say it one more time. Scenario one is a sideways reset. So basically, if the Feds keeps rates high, BTC stays between 85 to 100K. Drop scenario one if you think it's scenario one. If you think it's scenario two, which is a liquidity surge. If the Fed cuts rates in December or early 2026, Bitcoin goes back above 110 in early 2026 and retests the all-time high by Q2. So drop scenario two in the chat if you think it's scenario two. And then scenario three is policy moonshot. So that's if we get legislation, we get that market structure. I think it's scenario three. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all let us know in the chat.
Yeah, that sounds like it's it. Because why would we go Yeah, why would we go back to where we just was? We're supposed to be progressing forward. So that makes sense.
And don't forget, the Trump administration is running out of time because midterms are coming next November. They got to get this stuff done before that whole everything that he done built it gets dismantled during midterms. Clearly, we saw in this last shit, all these Democrats swept the damn Republicans. So clearly, it's gonna be some change around.
Yeah, Jokers is tired. Jokers is tired.
So clearly, some changes come around this bitch next holiday season. So yeah, y'all let us know in the chat. I see a bunch of threes, but yeah. So the new reality is the crypto market of the past decade is over. We are now officially in the institutional era of crypto. So no more meme leverage. So y'all can let them. I keep telling y'all, let them fucking meme coins go. No more predictable halving cycles. All that predicting, they know we caught on. That shit is over. It's almost like the sports betting realm. Once they figured out, we figured out. Shout out to Shador, by the way. My nigga got in the game. I said I won't put his jersey on until he got in the game. I don't care that he only had 45% for whatever the fuck. I don't care. Shador got in the game.
He got in the game. He got in the game.
Got in the game. Shout out my nigga. I knew the script was coming, and that was kind of predictable. I'm like, this nigga gonna get hurt. Shador gonna get some playing time. I'll put the jersey on when he get in the game. Boom. That's why I got my Shador jersey on today. But shout out to Shador. But yeah. So yeah, the halving cycles predicting that all that predictability is over. And then no more emotional trading. Oh, this is the love. I love that one. No more emotional trading. So basically, stop bitching. So this is now a market driven by global debt, dollar liquidity, Federal Reserve policy, ETF flows, institutional portfolio allocation. Heavy on the ETF flows and the institutional portfolio allocation, and the Federal Reserve policy, because that's what this is now. So that's why smart investors are accumulating now, calmly, quietly, strategically. So Warren Buffett, go look at how he's moved in the last 4 to 6 months. Do your homework on that. I ain't gonna go too deep into it because we got to move on. Go do your homework on Warren Buffett and why he did what he did in the last 4 to 6 months. That's gonna tell you everything you need to know.
Then he dump a lot of. Oh, never mind.
He did. Okay. Oh, you talking about? Yeah, we'll might have to talk about that.
Was he sitting in cash for a little bit? Okay, for a little while now.
And he sold a lot to have a lot of cash on hand.
Yeah.
Well, really, the last year. Look at how Warren Buffett really been moving the last year and some change. That'll tell you everything you need to know. And he's been very quiet, and that's what I said: calmly, quietly, and strategically.
He got his own crypto. He got his own crypto bank too.
Oh, so D got some stuff. So we got some stuff to talk about Warren Buffett. So we might have to circle back to good old Warren. Have to circle back to his old ass. So this crash was not a sign something is wrong with crypto. It was a sign crypto has finally grown up. So the question is no longer is crypto real? The question is, are you positioned for the era that's beginning, not the one that just ended? That's a heavy one. I got chills saying that one. I'm gonna say that one more time. It was a sign crypto has finally grown up. The question is no longer is crypto real? The question is, are you positioned for the era that's beginning, not the one that just ended? Oh, I'm so glad I'm only 31, because if I were old and I was positioned in that old ass system and I'd be pissed, because I'm stubborn. I'm like, I gotta move my money around again. Shit, I gotta call a broker. I'd be mad too if I was about 70. Like, God damn, I thought I beat it. I'm still here. I gotta deal with this new shit. Like, but shout out. But you gotta do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep this money going. You gotta leave something behind for your kids. This shit is about generational wealth. So do what you gotta do. So are you positioned for the era that's beginning, not the one that just ended? So please get right. Some of y'all, I know y'all like, you conquered this last system. You got rich in this last system. That's great. Are you gonna stay rich though? Are you gonna keep the wealth? Will you remain rich? Because I believe it's Europe. Europe said by 2027 it will be illegal. And don't the United States of America follow Europe? But I believe, you can check behind me. Please correct me. But they said if you have over $10,000 in cash in 2027, starting January 1st, 2027, that is going to be illegal. It's going to be crazy. If you're caught with over, so they're already starting to phase out cash. They phasing it out. So it starts at 10K, then that 10K gonna become 5, then that 5 gonna become 1, and then that 1 gonna become you can't have no cash. That's how this starts. Now I know y'all like, Queen, you going for all of this, you going for a cashless society. Y'all ain't going outside. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. Hell no, I'm not for this. I know the cons of this, but the reality is humans are going to comply. Y'all showed us that in 2020 that y'all are going to comply. Whether you was on the side with me where I ain't gonna get jabbed up, you weren't gonna make me wear no mask if you was over there with me. I ain't talking to you, but reality is the majority of these humans or these sheep, whatever you want to call them, are going to comply. So with that being said, I'm just going to reap the benefits of the new system coming in. I'm going to take advantage of being able to invest in the new infrastructure of the global financial system. I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity because reality is humans will comply. Y'all show y'all that we did. This is proven. This ain't just me talking. Y'all proved that in 2020 when y'all willingly said, put something in my arm that ain't been tested. I'm gonna go buy toilet tissue because everybody on TV scrambling and fighting for it. So when y'all showed the world that y'all just gonna take whatever, I was like, okay, let me know when this changes. Let me know. I'm with y'all. I'm not gonna be stubborn, but as of right now, y'all ain't showed me nothing different. So all I see is a bunch of people acting like Al Sharpton. Y'all just want to go boycott Target. Y'all ain't boycotting your job. That ain't raise your pay with inflation. So with that being said, y'all have let me down numerous of times. So I will capitalize off of this situation. So it is what it is. So y'all take it or leave it.
Speaking of 2027, I'm pretty sure that's the same year the ECB wants to launch their digital euro anyway. I think that was the same year the ECB wants to launch their digital euro, 2027.
Yeah, which is why they're going the route of making it illegal to have over 10K in cash. That's just where it starts because it's just a domino effect. It'll start at 10 and keep going down. So yeah, that was where I just wanted to go over that. They calling this the great deleveraging. So how crypto's $1.1 trillion purge signals the end of speculation and the dawn of institutional dominance. So institutions are now in the game. So now it's time to play smart. Now it's the time to get out of the meme coins, get out of the speculative stuff. This is not financial advice, but now it's the time to look at more into real world assets, look into utility assets that will solve a real world problem. Now it's no longer the Snoop Dogg drop a coin or I'm gonna getting this coin from Soldier Boy. Them days is over. Let that shit go. Kim Kardashian dropped the coin. Run as far away from it as you can. As far away from it as you can. So,
get out. Get out.
For sure.
Oh, so, damn, yo. This is exciting time. It's about to be the holiday. It's the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? It's very festive. It's gonna be an interesting time period, fam. It's gonna be an interesting time period.
For sure.
What you pulled up?
CZ. Good old CZ. Let's talk about him. What he said, he about to invest $4.3 billion to invest.
And who?
In the DOJ? This is a fine in the U.S. if refunded post-pardon.
I tell you, fam, the script just never ceases to amaze me, fam.
Hold on. Let me read that again. CZ to invest $4.3 billion DOJ fine in the U.S. if refunded post-pardon.
Let me explain. So CZ, you already know, the co-founder of Binance, said that if the U.S. ever gives back any part of his $4.3 billion fine, his company paid, right? Because that was his fine. He would invest that money into the United States. So legal experts say that the $4.3 billion fine was on Binance, the company, not CZ personally. So a presidential pardon doesn't automatically cancel a company settlement. And then CZ's lawyers deny rumors that he or Binance paid crypto to get the pardon, saying that any big crypto payoff would be visible on the blockchain. So basically what happened was, you already know, he paid the $4.53 billion settlement for breaking U.S. anti-money laundering sanctions in the past. And then CZ was pardoned by Trump in October, right? This was after allegations of him being tied with Trump and the Trump coin and stuff like that. Both parties are denying each other and shit like that. So eventually he got pardoned in October. And then CZ said on X that he hasn't asked for a refund for that 4.3. He hasn't asked for that money back and knows it may be too much to ask, but if any money is returned, he would put it back into U.S. investments to give back. Well. So can he actually get a refund? Probably not easily. So a presidential pardon clears criminal liability for a person. It doesn't automatically undo a company's financial settlement. Since the $4.3 billion on Binance, legal experts say that it still stands unless it's formally changed and overturned. And basically what CZ's defense lead, Teresa Goody Gullin, said that the rumors are false. Any huge crypto payment would be traceable on the blockchain. She says CZ never tried to buy influence. That sounds like a lie. And then Trump also denied knowing CZ personally and said that the pardon would be about fixing unfair treatment of crypto, right? And people care because if the money were refunded and invested in the United States, it could easily be seen as CZ trying to rebuild trust and support U.S. growth. Isn't Binance still banned in the United States?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So just like somebody said in the comments, cap. Yeah. Yep. So yep, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was reading it. So the legal side matters. Pardons don't usually erase the corporate fines, so a refund is unlikely without the legal process. So the denials of a crypto payoff lean on the fact that a big on-chain transfer are public. So yeah. So he wants to invest into the United States if he gets that money back.
What you think gonna happen? You think they're gonna give it to him?
He's gonna end up getting something. He's gonna end up, if he doesn't end up getting his money back, he's gonna end up reaping the benefits one way or another. Either they're gonna let Binance back into the country, or he's gonna reap some type of financial gain somewhere, or some type of influence somewhere in the United States, other than what he already has. So it's gonna happen one way or another. If not this money, something else.
Okay. I think he's gonna get his money back.
You think he's gonna get his money back?
Because Trump taking pride in getting.
You know how America is on giving people their bread back.
Well, he plans to invest it back, right?
So they probably need that in writing. They're like, okay, we give you this money back.
He's gonna have to sign his life away about that. Like,
if we give you these billions of dollars back, you got to put it right back.
But he should just look at it as an investment. What you want the money back for? Like, they already took it. Where did it go when they took it?
He doesn't need the. I'm not saying he don't need the money. Don't nobody walk around saying they don't need anything. But I'm saying he ain't hurting.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he was in Bitcoin when it was under $50. I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones.
Yeah. ZZ. Oh yeah, he kept his mouth shut. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, if you want to keep his spot.
Yeah, but where the money at that he paid already though? Who took the fine? I know that of course America did, but like what department did it go to? What
department did it go to?
What agency took his payment is what I'm trying to figure out. Who got the money in the first place? Who's issuing the refund if he gets it? Questions that need answers. I need a little bit more details. This is a little. Well, see, that's why I ain't about to get in the billionaire folk business. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my thousandaire business.
Oh, the DOJ has it. The
DOJ already has it.
The DOJ has it. So yeah.
Okay, well, nigga, just let him keep it at this point. Unless he's trying to get some and then he just trying to do half. Man, they ain't giving. Okay, never mind. They ain't giving him that bread back. See, you wasting your motherfucking time. You wasting your time, boy. Yeah.
So the specifically the DOJ received the $4.3 billion for Binance as part of the settlement for the criminal charges. Yep. So the DOJ.
Okay, I take it back. I agree with Flo. CZ gets the money back if he's giving it to Trump. If he agreed, and like you said, they gonna make him put it in writing. Trump will make them refund him the bread to give it to Trump. So Trump would be like, yeah, I just got another $4 billion and yeah, so we're doing great. This is the most money we've brought in years. You can get on TV and do that whole little spiel.
No, you gotta talk. You gotta say some shit. You gotta say something.
Man, okay. All right, CZ. All right. Anyway, enough of the billionaires bitching. Let's talk about market structure real quick. We got some updates on that. So we got crypto market structure legislation faces year-end crunch in the Senate. So here's what's going on, y'all. So what's the current legislative landscape for crypto market structure? So number one is the Clarity Act. So the Clarity Act has been advanced by the House Financial Services and Agriculture Committees. It's meant to create a clear regulatory framework for digital assets. As y'all know, this is for new people. Key point: it would shift oversight of many digital assets from the SEC to the CFTC, defining a new category called digital commodities. So the bill also proposes a mature blockchain system. Designation to qualify a project must have open source code, no single controller, and no one wallet holding more than 20% of token supply. So Senate Democrats, 7-pillar is what they're calling it, crypto market structure framework. So a group of 12 Senate Democrats released a framework outlining priorities for a market structure bill. So their 7 pillars include giving the CFTC clear authority over non-security tokens, clarifying how to decide if a token is a security or commodity, requiring token issuers to provide transparent, plain English disclosures, crypto-specific rules for platforms, so custody exchanges, prices, etc., anti-money laundering, so AML, illicit finance compliance, platforms would need to register FinCEN and BSA, preventing corruption, so restrictions on officials profiting from crypto, disclosure of crypto holdings by public officials. See, that's where they be fucking up. This would a hold up be. Like, stop it. If that's the case, I want y'all to show me all this insider trader. I want to see Nancy Pelosi portfolio, Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, Stephen Lynch. When we get going, I want to see everybody's shit then. I want to see what y'all been doing the last 20 years. And I'm being nice saying 20.
Good.
Let's just go back 20 years. I want to see what y'all been doing. Matter of fact, let's go back to 95. 95 to 2025. I want to see what the hell y'all been doing.
Okay.
If that's the case, if that's what y'all asking for, that's fair. So we need to exchange paperwork. But yes, preventing corruption. So restrictions on officials profiting from crypto. We know Trump's not signing that. It's not happening.
Okay.
Disclosure of crypto holdings by public officials. No, y'all know they want that to be private. That's why when we talked about Chainlink last week, they already came up with a solution for that. For these companies to get involved so that they can operate privately on the blockchain. So preventing corruption. So restrictions. I'm sorry. More funding for regulators. So the SEC, CFTC, the Treasury, plus better rulemaking processes. DeFi developer protection. So more than 110 crypto firms are pushing for explicit protections in the legislation for open source developers and non-custodial service providers. So they're concerned without protection, software developers could be forced into broker-dealer regulation, even though they never touch user funds. In parallel, A16Z and DeFi Education Fund are asking the SEC for a safe harbor so non-custodial DeFi front-end developers aren't treated like financial intermediaries. The Democrats are asking for that also. Stablecoin regulation, y'all know that's the Genius Act. So that was passed by the Senate, and it's tied to stablecoin regulation. So this is important because stablecoins are a huge part of on-chain liquidity and trade flow. So regulating them gives structure to how stablecoins operate in payments and financial services. And then we have, so why does matter? So regulatory clarity. These bills could finally give the U.S. a clear legal framework for digital assets. Of course, institutional adoption, the DeFi risks or reward, stablecoin legitimacy, regulator power, political ramifications. So I think this is massive. And it aligns with the idea that crypto is no longer just a fringe and speculative asset, of course. So crypto is moving into the same regulatory orbit as traditional financial instruments. So, but yeah, basically they saying it's crunch time and they gotta hurry up. That's why, the article ain't do nothing but explain what the hell going on. But crypto market structure is facing a year-end crunch in the Senate, so they do gotta get a move on it. But they could get it done in 2 weeks. If y'all was able to get this, what was it, the Genius Act done, y'all should be able to get crypto market structure done.
It's almost done. It's done already. They just gotta make it seem like they gotta get it done.
Yeah, but they over here talking about they running out of time, not just in a calendar year, but in this Congress. And then they go on to say I know some people fret over the details that remain to be resolved. And this is Paul Gridwell, whoever this is. He's the chief legal officer of Coinbase. Well, he said, but I think we're going to get it done, even if it feels like there are still some important obstacles that remain. But they did come out and say that they had 90% of them on board. So 90% of Congress was on board. So we'll see if they can get it on Trump desk. I'm talking about on Trump desk before this year is over. If not, it'll be Q1 2026.
But that's okay. That's okay. What? Another month or two? Another month?
But if they are 90% on board and 90% in agreement, then let's go ahead and get it done. The government is back open now. Y'all had a great vacation. Y'all had the whole month of August off. Then y'all just had a month and a half off. If y'all don't get this motherfucking bill done,
wow. This is big. Of course, this is like one of the biggest things, right? But then there's the other side. Then there's the other side of all this, e-file stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And names and people trying to figure out if they names on certain lists and shit. And I seen something with a certain popular basketball player tied to this whole I'll talk to we'll talk off the line. This is Telegram talk. I don't want to put it out there, but I seen something with a famous basketball player. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of old, and his name was brought up in some shit. So I don't know if that's why he's taking if he's just out right now, if he's really hurt, or if some shit he gotta straighten out. I'm just saying.
Did he participate in some wrongdoings lately?
Maybe. Stuff is leaking out, fam. Stuff is leaking out.
Okay.
Time tells. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Okay. All right, let's talk about good old Arthur Hayes real quick. So he is dumping his crypto stash and fast. Good old paid Arthur.
Yeah.
Paid to bullshit y'all. So what is what's going on with Arthur? Why he dumping his crypto?
Yeah. He's paid. At this point, he's just a paid. He's just somebody just put out there just to say whatever and do whatever. So Arthur Hayes, he's the famous crypto guy who helped start BitMEX. Just sold a lot of his crypto really fast. He sold $7 million in 2 days. $7 million worth of crypto in 2 days. He sold a bunch of different coins, especially Ethereum. But he's known for having, this is what he's known for, but he's known for having bad timing with Ethereum, often selling right before the price goes up. The whole crypto market just dropped, about, a lot of money. So many people are scared, but there's also a new stablecoin there's also a lot of new stablecoin money being created, which can mean big investors are getting ready to buy right back in, which we already know, fam. Basically what he sold about $4.7 million worth of Ethereum. He sold ENA, he sold LDO, he sold Aave, he sold Uni, and he sold ETH5. Why so many people are talking about this? Because Hayes has a history of selling Ethereum at a wrong time. For example, he sold at a low in August, then bought back higher 9 days later. So some traders joke that when he sells, it's a buy signal because prices sometimes rise after. So this is a good article because I'm like, okay, somebody's looking at his trend, and he's an indicator, just like your boy Kramer is an indicator. It seems like for the crypto market. So fear is at a high. The fear and greed index is showing extreme fear in the market, meaning lots of people are nervous. But new money might be coming. I mean, they said trillions of dollars was about to come in the market. So, and stablecoin companies like Circle and Tether created over $14 billion in new coins since October, including a recent $750 million USDC mint. This could mean people are waiting with cash to buy when they think the time is right. So in the short term, prices are shaky and people are scared. But what to watch for is more stablecoin minting. It's going to signal fresh money and changes fear, greed levels, and whether Ethereum or other cryptos start climbing after this sell-off. So that's all good. Arthur is just there to.
Arthur need to go sit down and shut up. Just don't talk.
He paid to do what he got to do. He another paid actor, fam. At this point,
it is shameful, gang. Like, it's embarrassing. Golly, like I'd rather you could just pay me to be quiet. Like, I don't understand why niggas just don't take that deal. Just why do you want to be in the limelight? Just take your money, bro, and go do stuff quietly. It's plenty of millionaires and billionaires out here who do stuff quietly. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You don't got to be out here.
Jokers want to be known for something. They want to be known for something.
Listen, y'all got to get over that shit. Something. That power thing. That's a drug right there. Wanting power. Oh, so Jake Claver isn't crazy, and he be so confident about his price prediction and reverse carry trade and oil make you wonder, does he know something that we don't? I plead the fifth. It's sad how much money is spent to trick people out their bag. Yeah. Jake be in those rooms, we know he knows something. God damn. We're gonna talk about Japan since somebody just brought it up. I'm gonna do this article first.
Yeah. Let's talk about Japan.
Let's talk about Japan real quick. I ain't about to get me a motherfucking trouble. Shit. Japan. I got you.
Going on.
Oh man, good old Jake. I like Jake. I don't know why people don't like Jake. He does great content. He's very well spoken. He explains stuff in a way that I think most people can understand. I just don't know why people don't like Jake, bro. Anywho, Japan.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let them hate. Let the haters hate, fam.
You know, it's people that don't like me. They don't like us, so that's cool. I get it.
Well, yeah, it's all good.
I ain't tripping.
We're gonna see who gets the last laugh and all this stuff. And like we always say, man, we don't know. We could be wrong. We could be wrong about everything, right? We could be wrong about everything.
Certain shit I ain't wrong about.
We could have just been wasting our time this whole 4 or 5 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We could be wrong. We could be wrong.
We could. Right. But Japan's FSA plans to classify crypto as financial products as 20% tax rate. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here. Japan was talking about a 55% tax rate on crypto. Absolutely insane. Now they're dropping it to 20. So we're gonna let me go. So this article, we're gonna go back to it. So let's talk about what's going on. So we're gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna keep it right there. So let's talk about it real quick.
Exactly. Like Daniel said, not financial advice. Hell no, this ain't financial advice.
So Japan's 10-year government bond yield surges to its highest level since June 2008. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that up so y'all can see the chart. This chart is scary. This chart, I seen this and it scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, it scared the shit out of me. Let me go ahead and get it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this real quick. Bear with me, I got a new setup. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get a mouse will be so much quicker. All right. So as y'all can see, I responded. I said, "Holy shit, this shit's gonna this shit gonna fall so hard. Go ahead and get your popcorn ready." So Japan's 10-year government bond yield surges to its highest level since June 2008 on talks of $110 billion stimulus package. So as y'all can see, this looks like a disaster waiting to happen. So it's certain influencers that is calling for a reverse carry trade. Some people said that they were crazy, that's not going to happen, not this year. I think it might happen this year. I don't think they're crazy. I think this reverse carry trade is getting ready to play out. Okay. This don't look good. Like, just take a second and look at this. Look at this chart for a second. Look at how it just went up. So first of all, before we continue, because I know we have new people in the chat, I know that the audience that gravitates to us, if you're not familiar with the Japanese reverse carry trade, let us know and we can explain what the Japanese reverse carry trade is. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all need us to break down, do just a quick breakdown. If you don't mind doing a quick breakdown of the reverse carry trade, you probably can type
Oh
of.
yeah. So
So
the
we got a bunch of ones in the track. Okay, so we'll let's explain that first, so that way y'all can understand the magnitude of what's going on.
So the reverse carry trade is a strategy where investors borrow in low yield currency and invest in high yield currency, right? So the opposite of a traditional carry trade. It is often driven by the expectation that the yield differential between the two currencies will narrow, leading investors to unwind traditional carry trades and potential funds. This can cause currency appreciation for the high yield currency and impact global financial markets, including bonds and stock markets, right? So a traditional carry trade involves borrowing a low interest currency to invest in a high interest currency. A reverse trades this, flips this trade. So as far as market conditions, the reverse carry trade is often a response to a changing market condition when a country with a previously low rate, like Japan, begins to raise them, right? And then examples would be like an investor borrows in a low yield currency like the Japanese yen, right? And then invest in a higher yield currency like the US dollar, potentially buying US bonds and stocks. And then, as far as with XRP, there's this sentiment that XRP is the setup. This is all the setup for XRP, right? Institutions and investors have allegedly borrowed large amounts of cheap currency, right, to invest in higher yield global assets, including, in this theory, XRP, right? And then the trigger, analysts suggest that a major global economic event, such as an oil supply shock, causing the Bank of Japan to rapidly increase rates, could trigger a global margin call. Faced with a margin call and rapidly appreciating yen, these leveraged institutions will be forced to sell their higher yielding assets to cover their position and get those funds, right? The theory is that the forced liquidation of large amounts of XRP could lead to a sudden massive supply shock and price increase, rather than a crash due to a unique market dynamics or the use of XRP as a bridge asset for global settlements.
And they've been testing XRP like the last 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have.
2 years they've been testing XRP, by the way.
They have.
So yeah, it looks like that this 10-year bonds is ready to collapse at any moment, because as you can see now, and shout out because the people can explain this better than me, but I'll read one of these responses to the tweet that I'm showing y'all. But this is Japan pushing a massive stimulus while yield spikes tells you the bond market does not fully trust the plan. So when the cost of money jumps like this, it usually means investors expect more inflation pressure or weaker demand for government debt. So big moves like this often spill over into global risk assets too. So that's why crypto is affected. So yeah, this is an event that could definitely affect Tether. It could definitely affect Bitcoin. Yeah. So this implodes. Fiat money will be destroyed and replaced with a system that we talk about every day. So y'all get ready. Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready. So that's why that brings me back to the original article that we was talking about Japan's FSA plans to classify crypto as financial products, and they eyeing a 20% tax rate now. So this used to be at 55%. So what the proposal is, so reclassifying crypto as financial products. So Japan's Financial Services Agency, which is the FSA, is proposing to treat certain cryptocurrencies, they're being specific, certain cryptocurrencies as financial products under the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act, which is the FIEA. This will bring crypto under much stricter regulation, similar to how stocks and other securities are treated. So part of this is applying insider trading rules. People with non-public info about upcoming listings or delistings could be restricted from trading certain tokens. Also, tax overhaul. So, a flat 20% rate. So, currently, crypto gains in Japan are taxed as miscellaneous income, which rates up to 55% depending on income. So, the FSA's proposal would cut that to a flat 20% capital gains tax for the 105 approved cryptocurrencies. Y'all gotta pay attention to detail. 105 approved cryptocurrencies. This is Japan who's tested XRP. So 105, very specific. That's why I wanted to go over this article because it's very specific. So this 20% rate would align crypto gains more closely with how stock capital gains are taxed in Japan. So mandatory disclosure of tokens. So exchanges in Japan would need to provide detailed disclosures for each of the 105 tokens covered by the reform. Information required could include whether there is an identifiable issuer, blockchain or technology behind the token, and volatility profile and risk characteristics. When I read that the FSA's proposal to cut that to a flat 20% for 105 approved cryptocurrencies, the first thing I thought about was when I first got in crypto, and one of the first interviews I saw of Brad Garlinghouse was him saying 99% of crypto is going to go away. 99% of crypto is going to go away.
Yeah.
So 105. Oh man, yeah, y'all better get out the meme coins. So
shout out to Daniel with the super chat, and for a fact in Japan, XRP and RLUSD go live Q1 through SBI Holdings and Ripple.
So if y'all want to see the articles that we're going over, everything is visible on YouTube. So Cointelegraph is where I got this article from. But if you want to see the articles and see the receipts, it's on YouTube. It has a way better layout. But I get some of y'all just prefer TikTok. But if you want to see the article, see the layout, YouTube. And make sure you like the live and subscribe to the channel when you go over there. So what's next? Blah blah blah. Implementation timeline. So the FSA reportedly plans to submit a bill to Japan's parliament in 2026. It's not just tax. This is a regulatory overhaul, reclassifying crypto, enforcing disclosure, and more. So broader market implications. So by classifying crypto as financial products, this could pave the way for crypto ETFs in Japan. The reform may also make it easier for financial institutions like banks or securities firms to hold or offer crypto. So this matters because of investor-friendly move, legitimacy and stability, ETF potential, policy risk and reward, and a global model. So if Japan does this well, it could become a regulatory model other countries might watch and copy. So this is very bullish long-term for Japan's crypto ecosystem. It's definitely signaling a shift. Regulators are okay with crypto as investment products and not just speculative assets. So it could attract institutional capital into Japanese crypto markets. But success hinges on how well the law is written and whether Japan executes the reforms cleanly. So Japan making moves because it's getting ready to crash over there. We see the reverse carry trade. We see what's going on. Japan's getting ready to do what we're doing and bring in this new system. Get ready. That's why I told y'all, get your popcorn ready. Might see a reverse carry trade before the year over with, but I don't know nothing. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you could be wrong. You could be really wrong.
I could be way off target. Okay, so we'll go to this next article. Talked about. Well, actually, am I missing an article from UD?
No.
That was everything?
Yeah, that was.
Okay, cool. So we got a couple clips to go over real quick. So bear with me for a moment. All right. So Nebraska. Let's talk about Nebraska real quick. So we got Nebraska joins the digital asset race. So Wyoming laid the tracks though. So let's make sure we show love to Wyoming. If you've been here for a while, if you've been in the space for a while, Wyoming been making moves with crypto. They the most crypto friendly state in America, and I think Are they? I think they are. So Nebraska's new digital asset bank charter. So on November 13th, Nebraska granted a state charter to Tailcoin Digital Asset Bank. Let me go ahead and tell y'all something because I tweeted about it already. If you're over leveraged, that means you have invested too much money. If you feel the need to sell an asset to go get another one, you probably have invested more than you can handle. It's far too many people that's saying they're going to sell their XRP for Tailcoin. So you're basically going to sell the global financial system for Tailcoin. And I think this goes out is working off of Ethereum. So I just want to put that logic out there. That's not smart. But do what you want to do, to each his own. So Nebraska, yeah, they granted a state charter to Tailcoin Digital Asset Bank. No issue with Tailcoin. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying who the hell in a right mind, and I think this is bots, but who in the hell in a right mind would swap XRP for Tailcoin? The fuck? But to each his own, do what you want to do. That's your damn portfolio. So this charter allows Tailcoin to issue stable coins. According to Nebraska's governor, his name is Jim Pillen. I think I'm saying his last name correctly. This move is meant to signal that Nebraska is open for business to fintech or crypto firms. So Nebraska trying to get that crypto money. They're trying to get that crypto business. So the back, yeah, I see what you're doing, Nebraska. So the backing for the stablecoins is primarily U.S. government bonds or deposits and FDIC insured Nebraska banks. So controversy over first in nation claim. So Nebraska called the charter first in nation, but Wyoming's governor Mark Gordon pushed back, saying his state has already been active since 2017. Respectfully, they have. According to the article, Wyoming has already issued 5 digital asset bank charters, and of at least 2 of those banks have been operational for multiple years. So Caitlin Long, who is from Custodia Bank, which is based in Wyoming, criticized Nebraska's claim, saying crazy overreach by Nebraska to claim it's first in the nation when Wyoming has already chartered 5 digital asset banks. So Wyoming definitely had a head start. So Wyoming is portrayed as having having laid the tracks. It has been building the regulatory infrastructure for digital assets banking much earlier than Nebraska. So this article highlights that Wyoming's model has been more mature with multiple charters already granted and a regulatory framework that has attracted forward-thinking firms. Caitlin Long is framed as a central figure in that Wyoming crypto banking ecosystem. So why Nebraska move is important. So it signals that digital asset banking, especially stablecoin issuance, is going mainstream and it has mainstream momentum. Nebraska wants to use the charter to attract fintech businesses and potentially create a hub for payments innovation. This article is warning that the history and precedent matters. Just because Nebraska is late to make headlines doesn't mean it's the first in the sector. Wyoming definitely is the first. So I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. But Nebraska, Wyoming, y'all a little threatened because y'all see what Nebraska trying to do. Y'all know that they have probably the space to maybe do it. And this, Nebraska is going to be very aggressive because I think Talia said earlier in the chat that Nebraska going bankrupt. So they're going to be hella aggressive because they're trying to get out of the hole. So they're going to cut deals. They definitely going to cut deals with some crypto companies. And that's, yeah. So, but y'all got 5 institutions, Wyoming, like, damn, don't be greedy shit.
They've been bleeding the system so long. They ain't got no choice.
They don't want to share. So I think this move by Nebraska is smart. It's definitely signaling serious commitment to crypto and fintech, and by backing stablecoins with safe assets. So it's trying to do this in a responsible way. And then Wyoming still has the edge though, so that's why I don't know why they're tripping. With multiple, I don't blame them for correcting them about being number one though. I would have corrected them too. But with multiple charters already granted in a more mature crypto banking ecosystem, Wyoming's regulatory infrastructure is more battle tested. So yeah, Wyoming really, they're not in no bad position right here. So, but yeah, shout out to Nebraska and Wyoming.
Shout out to Nebraska. Shout out to y'all on TikTok. We almost at 100K. How many likes we got over there on YouTube though? Where we at on YouTube? It's like 200 people over there on YouTube, fam. Where we at?
YouTube is BlockNation Network.
All right, we at 100 likes over there on YouTube.
100? All right. So let's get. I think that was my crypto. No, I don't want to go over that. That. Oh man, we gotta talk about. Should we talk about this? I'll save this one for later. Talk about.
With the I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. Okay, so let's just talk about, because I want to keep re-emphasizing this because we have new eyes that come in every day, and
Mhm.
so we need to be transparent, and we need to have these tough conversations as we always do. But y'all need to understand that now is the time to be finding solutions and getting ready for what's about to happen in 2026. There's going to be a lot of jobless people in 2026. And a lot of y'all have built your entire identity around your career. And me personally, being an ex-athlete, I have already gone through an identity crisis. And when I tell you, it is depressing, and that is the hardest thing I think. I won't say the hardest because I feel like I've gone through harder shit, but that is, I would say, it's top three. That's one of the top three hardest things I've ever had to face in life, was an identity crisis, because I didn't know who I was outside of being a basketball player. And so when you've built your whole life, and then I think it'll be much worse for a lot of y'all because you've been doing, some of y'all been in y'all careers for 10, 15, 20 years. And so to come out next year and get replaced by AI, and that rapid layoff, it's already starting. And I don't think a lot of y'all are ready for that, which is why we keep pushing digital assets. We keep telling you to learn about crypto, but
Mhm.
it's coming. And the job market is going to be horrible. Y'all think it's bad now. Like, this is not a quitter's market for people like myself. When I was in that realm, that quit jobs because you like, I'll just go get another one. And them days is over. You better keep your job for as long as you can. But the reality is that AI could really, literally, I don't think Elon was being dramatic. And I don't like Elon, but I don't think he was being dramatic when he told y'all that AI could wipe out white collar jobs like lightning. It would be that fast. Like, a lot of us, I mean, not me, because I'm done with that realm. But a lot of y'all will wake up next year to emails of being laid off because it's over with. So I ain't saying this to scare you. I'm saying this, that now that you know this information, prepare for it.
Mhm.
Get your mental ready, get your house in order, and make sure you have shit set up so that when this happens, you already in motion of doing something else. Now's the time for you, for the first time in your life, to actually sit down and remember who the fuck you really are. You're not just Todd that works at Microsoft. You're not just such and such that works for Chase Bank. That's not who you are. Okay? You weren't put on this planet to come here to work for JP Morgan. You weren't put on this planet to come here and work for Microsoft. Like, no, the sit here, like, that is more to your story, and that's fine. And for the first time, some of y'all gonna have to sit down and go back. And I was telling my mom this last night. Go back to your childlike self when you actually had some ambition, when you
Mhm.
actually was dreaming and actually wanted to do more than survive. So this ain't a bad thing. I think this is great for humanity. I think moving forward, these layoffs happening and people finally getting their time back and finally getting the opportunity to spend time with their children and do the things that they love to do, I think is a great thing. But for some of y'all, I get it. Humans need purpose. So now's the time for you to figure out, well, what is my purpose outside of my 9 to 5?
Mhm.
What do I like to do? Because you're gonna have time on your hands.
Yeah,
How can I
yeah. What are you
capitalize
passionate about? What are you passionate about?
passionate about, and how can I make money from it? That's how you have to go and approach this. But a lot of people are not taking heed to this. They don't want to have these conversations. They think it's low vibrational. When no, I'm not coming here to shit on you. I'm coming here to tell y'all this shit is happening, whether you get laid off in 2026, 2027, 2028. Regardless, it wasn't your plan. Your plan was to work this job and then pray to God that by the time you 67, 68, that you have enough to retire. That is a lot of y'all's plan. Okay, so I'm just gonna play this clip so y'all can see how real this shit is. I'm gonna play the Elon one first, but a lot of y'all need to understand, like, this shit is coming whether you like it or not, and you need to be prepared. Stop playing. Don't bullshit. So I'm about to play this video right here. Make it big for y'all. And he's on, who is this, Rogan?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Can't hear.
Can't hear it.
Nope.
Right. Hold on.
AI is going to take over those jobs like lightning.
It's like, what other jobs will be available that aren't available now because of AI?
Well, AI is really still digital. Ultimately, AI can improve the productivity of humans who build things with their hands or do things with their hands, like welding, electrical work, plumbing, anything that's physically moving atoms, cooking food or farming, or like anything that's physical, those jobs will exist for a much longer time. But anything that is digital, which is like just someone at a computer doing something, AI is going to take over those jobs like lightning.
Coding, anything along those lines. Yeah.
It's going to take over those jobs like lightning, just like digital computers took over the job of people doing manual calculations, but much faster.
So you're going to lose a lot of those jobs, longshoreman jobs, trucking, commercial drivers.
Yeah, I mean, we actually do have a shortage of truck drivers, but...
well, that's why California's hired so many illegals to do it. Have you seen those numbers?
Yeah. I mean, the problem is like when people don't know how to drive a semi-truck, which is actually a hard thing to do, then they crash and kill people. AI is going to take over those jobs like lightning.
It's like, what other jobs?
He said it so like matter of factly. He was like, yeah, they just can't drive and they just end up killing people.
Yeah. So I got one more clip I'm gonna play from 60 Minutes.
Okay.
That's shocking.
That is the future.
You've said AI could wipe out half of all entry-level white-collar jobs and spike unemployment to 10 to 20% in the next 1 to 5 years.
Yes,
that's shocking.
That is the future we could see if we don't become aware of this problem now.
Half of all entry-level white-collar jobs.
Well, if we look at entry-level consultants, lawyers, financial professionals, many of kind of the white-collar service industries, a lot of what they do, AI models are already quite good at, and without intervention. It's hard to imagine that there won't be some significant job impact there. And my worry is that it'll be broad and it'll be faster than what we've seen with previous technology.
You've said AI could wipe out.
Maybe on the end part, I'm gonna play the last few seconds for the ones in the back because I want y'all to hear this part because a lot of y'all like, no, we got about 10, 15 years till that happen, Queen.
There, and my worry is that it'll be broad and it'll be faster than what we've seen with previous technology.
I don't think y'all understand how the whole purpose, well, not the whole purpose, but one of the main purposes of this new system and why we're going to a digital system and why we're going to blockchain is because it's faster. It's faster, which means it's more convenient because we can get stuff done quicker. That's the whole point of it. So, yes, insurance companies will force, autonomy on everyone. Yes. Shout out to Coop. But y'all go ahead and be figuring out who you are, please. Like you are beyond your position at your job, okay? You more than just a software engineer. You're more than an accountant. And I think some of the accounting people have already started getting laid off. I know matter of fact, I know mad accountants that have gotten laid off already. Like, go ahead and start that soul search. Go ahead and start now. Some of y'all already know what you want to do. You just ain't had time to do it. Now's the time. And maybe in your free time or when you're sitting at your desk, twiddling your thumbs, maybe you should go ahead and be starting on that. We got AI now. So all you got to do is tell AI what you're trying to do. It'll start a plan for you. All you got to do is execute.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is execute. So for the first time, you got to look at the positives of what's getting ready to happen. And for the first time, you get to dictate your life. I don't see that.
I mean, you got to look at it like this. Like, if you was in, this is like us telling you the internet is happening back in like 1993, 1994. It's like, there's this new technology. It's the internet. A lot of people are going to be doing shit. Of course, this is going to be a small population of people that's actually going to be interacting with it. But we're going to tell you in the near future, everybody's going to be on it. That's the same thing we're talking about when we say digital assets, cryptocurrency. Everybody's going to be up on it. Everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to know. Everybody's gonna damn sure know. So yeah. Because I know there's some new people in here that are on the cusp of trying to understand, but they still don't understand. But trust me.
Get right.
Y'all don't want to miss out on this shit.
Lonzo said Repo Man can't even keep up. They got car notes out here 6 months, 7 months delinquent. So we're actively pinning on a retirement epidemic as well. Yeah, for sure. He said the most booming business right now is repoing cars. It's crazy because I know y'all saw the video of the little board, the little board thing that could come up under the car and tow it away. They don't even need that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can show it. I can find a TikTok of them towing cars away with this. It's literally a little board with some wheels on it, and it rolls up under the car, lifts the wheels up, or it locks onto the wheels, lifts it up, and that joint move the car out of the way. So I don't even think they're gonna need the repo man eventually. Mm-hmm. Eventually, it's gonna be a drone. That shit gonna be hooked onto a drone. The drone gonna drop it off to wherever the car is. It's gonna slide under there, and it's gonna take that car on where it's supposed to go. They just waiting on really what they waiting for. They waiting to pass this blockchain. And I told y'all I was gonna keep this receipt up right here. Let me share my screen real quick with y'all. Told y'all I was gonna keep this receipt. I refreshed this every day. I was not playing. Congress.gov, deploying American Blockchains Act of 2025. This already passed the House. So this bill gonna pass. I think they got an AI bill. When all that stuff passes, that's when you'll see all this shit come out. It's a reason why Amazon went ahead and put it out there that they laying off 600,000. Do you want to pull the receipt up? They laying off 600,000 workers by 2027. Amazon, 600K. I wonder why. Drivers included. They don't need the drivers because it's gonna be like, I don't know if y'all watched that movie with Ice Cube in it on Prime. I forgot the name of it, where he's basically a hacker, but they can have drones drop off our fucking packages now. They don't need the drivers to do that no more. So all that stuff is coming out. Clearly, these bills are gonna get signed soon, and all this. And once the bills get signed, it's over with.
I just put it in the chat.
Gotcha. It's over with.
Damn, a blow up playhouse rent for $55 an hour jobs. Are renting humans for less than 20. Damn, that's crazy.
Here we go. Amazon layoffs. Is Amazon replacing humans with robots? Leaked docs reveal companies plan to replace 600,000 workers with robots by 2027. War on the Worlds. Thank you, Royalty. That's the name of the movie, War on the Worlds. So yeah, here you go. Amazon. They leaked out 600 jobs replaced or avoided by. So Amazon to me might kick off the UBI because it's like, okay, that's a lot of people, 600,000 people. Yeah, they're gonna kick off the UBI. That's why Apple came out and told y'all that they updated. Here we go. I'll share this article once again. Came out last week. Apple introduces digital ID, a new way to create and present an ID on an Apple wallet. They're gonna have it, so you're gonna have to put your ID on there. That way, they can link your digital wallet to your license number, and they can send you your universal basic income to your phone.
Remember, last year that show had premiered Universal Basic Guys, and they were showing jokers in a jokingly way how this shit gonna pop off.
Yeah.
They were showing you in the cartoon version, just like how they showed you all this other shit about AI and digital currency in a cartoon version.
So this is going to be the new welfare. UBI. It's the new form of welfare. They just changing the name. But now it's going to be way more people on it. We're going to be a welfare country. But they just going to call it UBI. It's going to have a different name.
Different name.
Yeah, we'll be a welfare nation because most people will be on that. Somebody said we need to stop shopping online. Why? Why would you stop shopping online? So they can save their job. I think this is great. I don't know so many people that work at Amazon that like working at Amazon. I think they like the security and the benefits. I don't think they like the job, though. I think, I don't know too many people that like their job.
If people want to stop shopping online, we might as well not be on the internet. You know how many people it's just convenient for them to do it? You know what I'm saying? Including me included, us included, a lot of y'all included. It's just convenient.
Very convenient.
Who want to waste time going through the store?
I just got a package this morning. They got here at 4 a.m. too. They won't lie. He bought that shit off at 4:25.
And I get it. Certain things you could go to the store for, but who want to waste time going to the store? Who want to waste 2-3 hours? Yo, God bless my nana. I used to have to go to the store with her every other weekend. Every other weekend, yo. And I swear we was out for about 4 hours. 4 hours at least.
Yeah.
I swear. I was like, oh my God. It was like dark by the time we got back home.
Damn. Shout out to Lonzo over here. Lonzo said China's got delivery drones that can pick up a pickup truck and fly. But man, come on, stop it. Pick up a pickup truck and fly with. Man, get out of here. You capping. What'd you say?
You said they got a drone, what?
He said China's got delivery drones that can pick up a pickup truck and fly. I think he capping. I think he making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cheney said Amazon same day shipping got me in a chokehold. No, I'm telling you, it got me in a chokehold too. But yeah, it's gonna be some crazy times ahead. So just take advantage of the opportunities that you had. We've never had this type of access to being able, especially with DeFi, to be able to learn how to earn yield on our assets. We've never had this type of accessibility. So take advantage of it, guys. That's why we preach it every single day. We've never, this is the first time we actually get to participate. Everybody's mad at Trump, and they're like, Trump's doing this with the market, and he's buying all this crypto, and he's getting rich. Yeah, everybody can invest in crypto. Trump not the only person that can invest in crypto. He's not the only. Y'all can participate this time. Unlike in the past, when Nancy and all of them got rich off these stocks and rich off insider trading, we didn't have access the last time. This time you have access. So I'm gonna mind my business. Trump can do what the hell he doing. I got access this time, so I ain't tripping. I don't give a damn. And he already a billionaire anyway, so no point of being mad. And motherfucker already wealthy. Like, ain't no point of sitting here and wasting energy and breath on that. Mad because he gonna basically own crypto when it's all said and done. That is a scary part, but at least you get to participate this time and you get a piece of the wealth.
Unlike just complain. They just want to complain about something, yo.
And complain and make excuses.
Yeah, just want to complain about some shit.
Yup. Between DoorDash, Instacart, Prime haven't been in stores in years. Kevin just be ordering his stuff. Yeah, I don't got to interact with the general public. Yeah, bro, I'm one of those people. I don't like going to Walmart and dealing with folks.
Hell no. By a certain time, I just won't even bother. I'll go tomorrow. I won't even bother. I won't even bother, fam.
Me too. And I'm definitely not going on the weekend. I'm definitely gonna go during the day. So
the best time to go to those type of stores is like 7 in the morning.
Right now.
When they first open. Nah, even right now it's like.
Oh, I forgot. I'm on a different time zone. It's 10. It's 10.
Oh yeah. I was about to say right now it's about to be 2:00.
This would actually be the perfect. If I needed to go to the store, this would be the perfect time to go. Perfect time to go.
Yeah, because the only people that be up in there in the stores that early is either it's like old people, like older people, and moms that just drop their kids off for real.
Damn, Nix made a good point. She said people that cry don't have the money to invest. That's their problem. That's a fact. They don't have the money to invest. Well, to a certain degree, Nix. Who we talking about?
They do.
D about to D. Yeah, go ahead and D. What's your?
They do. No. I don't want to hear that because the stuff that we be talking about is less than $5. These are the same people that buy fast food every single week. These are the same people that buy
cigarettes,
Starbucks, Starbucks, all on the same day. All on the same day, fam. Starbucks, cigarettes. They got to get a drink.
Especially y'all niggas that drink black coffee and have a cigarette to start.
Yeah, they got to. Y'all jokers getting $7-8 coffee. How are you doing that every day? Every day? Y'all jokers is spending $10 and $15 on whack ass McDonald's and Wendy's and whatever, Wawa.
I seen mad niggas with them Black Cat 4s before they even released stuff. Like,
Exactly.
I know
Yeah. That's the
that was
worst.
an extra 200.
That's the worst. They be like, oh no, I needed to get this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it is, you know. Jokers started. Somebody was talking about the haircut. I cut my haircut appointment to 1 to 2 months, 2 times a month. Hey,
that $30 add up, gang. And I don't get but a lineup, and I be like, that $30 add
oh
up.
yeah, the lotto tickets. Y'all killed me with that. The lotto tickets.
Oh man, they'll spend $50 to $100 on lotto tickets.
Scratch offs. All that, everything. So
yeah, like Brandon said, they've been taught to consume, unfortunately.
Yep. Taught to consume, never to produce. You've been taught to consume and never to produce.
I seen niggas, this shit piss me off almost, but I'm starting to not even give y'all energy. But I saw too many y'all say y'all waiting on that $2,000 dividend to spend it on prize picks. I was like, oh my God. Basically, like my whole thing is if y'all get a 2,000, let's say y'all get a 2,000 in Q1 before stuff astronomically goes up, right? And they give y'all that $2,000 like a Hail Mary. That's them saying, we know y'all ain't had no money. We know inflation been bad. We know some of y'all got laid off. We know some of y'all behind on bills. Here's some money to invest. But you can do what you want to do with it. But here's some money to invest. And then y'all niggas is saying, I'm going to go put this on prize.
Yo.
Oh my God. And y'all wonder why I take the side that I take when I say I get it. I know the cons of this. I know the control and all that shit that comes with this. But gang.
And those be the cats that be having those are the cats that be having them 40-leg parlays though too. Like the craziest parlays you ever seen. The Hail Mary parlay.
Sports better. I used to listen. I've made a lot of money sports betting. You're talking to a sports bettor, and I wouldn't even do that dumb shit.
Crazy, man. Just like like Coop said, the amount of hardworking people put it to guessing lottery numbers is amazing. Hell yeah. Like
they be sitting there doing math. Yeah. They be crossing out. They gonna look at 8 months ago.
I use this number.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, it's a puzzle. It's like some sort of a weird system. You know what I mean? It'd be like, yeah, I dreamed about this number the other night, and then this is my license plate, and this number right here is the total that my meal from yesterday. It's like a science to it, yo. I done heard some wild shit from my family members. I didn't see, it's so bad. I didn't see the lotto. Any of y'all family members had the lotto book, like the probability book? It's like a little book. I lie to you not. It's like a book. It's like a little ass like book where we're just like, okay, the probabilities of all of this. And I sat there and read it one day. I said, damn, this shit really exists.
This nigga Brandon said trigonometry and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But it's crazy because I got family members that are really good at it and have hit a couple times. Yeah, they're good money. But they're not hit for 15,000. I got an aunt that hit for 30K. 30K.
Gave it right back.
That's where my aunt at right now.
Gave it right back.
She in the project. How the fuck you hit for 30K? You still in the project?
Gave it right back. They give it right back because they're like, okay, bam. I done got 30K. I done came up.
30,000, blew it quick. I know I seen a cruise being taken. Somebody died. They've covered that. That's 10. That's 10 right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said somebody died.
The cruise and took their boyfriend, crackhead, then took their boyfriend on the cruise. So that's gone. And then I think they probably smoked up the rest, got beers and crab leg.
Yep.
Still in the hood. Got plenty of cigarettes and beers, but need $20 every time I fucking see the motherfuckers. Crazy.
Didn't invest, didn't create a business, didn't put some money to the side, create something. Like try something. Damn.
Playing game. So y'all just do better, y'all. Do better. Because times are that are coming. Y'all think shit hard now. Y'all think 2025 was a crazy year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think this was a crazy year. 2026, a lot of y'all are looking forward to 2026, and I'm glad y'all are. If you got a plan, Cool. Happy fucking New Year. If you don't, God bless you. And we'll end it right there. God bless you, because whoa. If you don't know how to make money outside of a 9 to 5, I suggest you start learning and fast.
Quick, fast, and yes. Yes.
You ain't got time to sit around and think about it. You barely got time to talk to your spouse about this. Either they in or they out. Period. Either you in or out.
Tell you, it's just gonna get easier and easier for me and you to make money online, because we was just, right about certain things. I'm just saying. It's just gonna get easier and easier for us to make money. We're gonna seem like prophets out this month. Some of y'all gonna disappear. I know some of y'all just gonna disappear.
Yeah, I plan to disappear. Y'all might not see me on this motherfucking camera for weeks. Chaney said my cousin still owe me $30. It's been 4 weeks. She cut off.
Oh yeah, you ain't getting that back, fam. You ain't
getting that back. Man, I got somebody that owe me $30 right now. Right now, supposed to pay me back today.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. I ain't getting that $30.
You ain't getting it. You ain't getting it. You just charge that shit to the game, fam.
Hey, Chaney,
to the game.
Charge it to the game, gang. That's where I'm at with it. It's like, it's whatever. Like, so yeah. Make sure y'all get in the classes. Thank you, Nix, for reminding me. Shout out to Nix, by the way. I just remember Nix did a write-up on BlockNation.
Oh yeah.
She did a write-up on BlockNation. Let me actually airdrop it. Let me airdrop it to my computer real quick.
Tough. Appreciate the write-up on BlockNation, Nix. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Now, I said, oh, you make me look professional out this mother.
You are, nigga. I sometimes I'll be forgetting until like I'll be reading and going over stuff, and it's like, oh, this is a whole network. It's like a whole.
Nah, it is.
Like to minimize us to a basic content creator is like crazy, because we have a entire network.
We legit. Y'all know we legit.
Yeah, no, this write-up was phenomenal. I shared it with some family and friends. So a lot of them was like, oh, what you do is for real? I think I've been doing the last motherfuckers, why you move across the country? That's why. That is why I moved across the country.
Why you move away? Why you do? Why you
do that? Like, all right, what the hell, gang? Like,
why you leave? Why you leave, Queen? Why you go all the way over there? Why you go to the West Coast? Took my folks 2 years to pay me back $200. Yeah.
Some people I genuinely don't mind helping, but motherfuckers that be hitting me up sometimes, I know it's for like weed and stuff. So here you go, right here. Shout out to Nix. Y'all can see it. You can see it, D?
Yep.
I shared the article right here. I think I shared it in Telegram already, but yeah. Shout out to Nix. Make sure y'all check out her website. You know what I'm saying? But she just talks about BlockNation and the community and the vision and basically everything that we've been doing and what we got going on. It's a really good write-up. So if y'all want to check it out, I can send y'all the link. But yeah, no, we appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure we shared that with the community. This write-up she did. So appreciate you, Nix.
That's dope. My
bad, hold on. Hey, Marcus said, look at the $30 to get them out your life. That's cheaper. No, that's a fact. Basically, paid to cut you off. Yeah, I can put that. I could put the. If you want the link, I could send y'all the link in the DM. I don't know if I can. Can I pin a link on here? Can you pin a link?
Should be able to. Maybe.
Just message me. I'll send it to y'all. Just message me, because I don't know. I barely know how to work this shit. I just be on here. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all getting the classes half off right now. So like DeFi classes, all that good stuff. Some of the classes we just did on NFTs, all that stuff is half off this month. So take advantage of that for sure. Patreon, make sure y'all get in the Patreon. There's been a lot of good stuff. Shout out to Cecil. He's been putting a lot of good information in there the past couple of days, especially over the weekend. Yeah, because it's looking like, let me see. Yeah, he's put a lot of good information. I can't give it away. I forgot. You got to be a member. Yeah, but Patreon.
No, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. Learn DeFi. But yeah, other than that, y'all, we got a class coming up, a gaming class. You want to talk about the gaming class real quick, D, before we hop on?
Yeah. So we got a Metaverse class. Is the video? I'll show it later. Because I'm not sure. But yeah, we have a Metaverse class. You have the link.
Yeah.
So people can see it.
There you go.
Bam. December 13th and 14th. Metaverse experience. We will have class in the Metaverse because you guys need to understand what we are going into. And we'll talk a little bit more about it on the later live today because this shit is going to change work. It's going to change school. It's going to change how you operate and communicate with people. I know it sounds crazy, but fam, this is where we are headed. If you got JP Morgan, if you got Microsoft, all these big companies rotating their money into these experiences, Facebook, Meta, whatever you want to call them, they are moving a lot of experiences into the Metaverse. So you might as well get acclimated. So we're going to have a 2-day experience on the 13th and 14th of December, right, at 6 p.m. The link is in the bio. If you want to get involved, this is the early bird special, right? The price will go up later, and it's going to be limited spots, right? It's going to be limited spots because we will be having class in the Metaverse, right? So you guys need to get acclimated with this stuff before it turns up out here. Just like with crypto, fam.
Yeah. Because that Metaverse experience is going to definitely turn heads. That's why they're trying to perfect GTA because it's going to be that game that's going to change life. It's going to change the way you perceive a lot of things. So, yeah.
And y'all need to start making money in different ways, just like Kween was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially if you're playing video games, you might as well be live streaming and and making money while you're doing it. Like, because it's going to become a time where it's like, it's cool. I don't have a problem with gamers. My nephews can game all fucking day. I don't care. But it's at a point now where it's like, it's so much money to make from gaming and just streaming. And they be paying, and it's not like it's a little bit of money in gaming. It's a lot of money. They be paying millions of dollars for gamers. And it's like, get a piece, figure it out. Like, especially if you spend hours on the game, you need to be making money while you're doing it. So I'm excited about this class, though.
Some of y'all be on your phones playing games all day. While y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Candy Crush and all that shit. So you might as well take it a step further. Right, Morehouse University is using the Metaverse. Yep. You're gonna see it more in the schools too. Listen,
a lot of that talk, Nick, in 2026.
Your kids gonna go in the Metaverse. They're gonna see what happened in 2025. They're gonna be like Kween and D. They was talking about assets. Why you ain't getting to assets? That's what they're gonna see. They're gonna see the history. They're gonna see 2020. They're gonna see 08. They're gonna see what happened in the 90s, early 2000s. They're gonna see all this historical stuff in real time. When they got these glasses on, they're gonna be like, "What was you doing during this time period?" For some of y'all.
100. So yeah, y'all. But that's it for today. We're gonna go ahead and hop off. I know I done said it about 5 times already, but we're gonna go ahead and hop off. Shout out to y'all over here on YouTube. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Shout out to TikTok for running the likes up to 113K. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. We'll be back on later though, y'all. We'll be back on here for the evening live, so we'll catch y'all on that one. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us.
Yep.
So yeah, other than that, we will see y'all later.
All right, peace.
All right, y'all.
Kween and Dean, we're building dreams in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So Kween and D, y'all dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Twirl with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In the script, the revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you wanna roll, you better tune it tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set with pace in the hustle at the block to their light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Queen and
This shit real. We not.
build
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Crypto world. Nothing's as